Welcome to Mental Health in Sweat, a conversation we were never supposed to have, but must. This is where we talk openly about hyperhidrosis, body odor, anxiety, relationships, confidence, and the mental weight of living in a body you can't control. No shame, no silence, just truth, solutions, and community. This is Hyperhidrosis Awareness Kenya, and we're done whispering.
Number 2, trauma bonding. A trauma bond is a powerful and healthy emotional attachment that develops between an abuse victim and their abuser, often characterized by a cycle of intense affection, manipulation, and violence. Let's be honest. Most of the marriages and relationships are trauma bonding. Only few, very few, are healed marriages. You see, when you haven't healed from your past, your past traumas, your trauma will invade your present life. A trauma is like a stain, a stubborn stain. It requires you to clean it daily, since it doesn't just wash off. Anything can trigger that trauma and reignite it. The genesis of most trauma is in the family unit. Where's the lie? I know I'm not speaking lies here. I'm speaking the truth, and I know it stings. You're getting stinged, right? I'm slapping the coins out of you right now. So, with these lessons, I know you can see yourself. You are not loved properly, recognized, appreciated, told you look good, or you are beautiful. Beautiful. You were never told you're beautiful. You are always lashed out with insults and like a stubborn stain. You know those stubborn stains? It stained your life, and now as an adult, you struggle with childhood trauma and find it hard to heal, since it opens up wounds you never addressed, wounds you never faced, wounds you never purposed to heal. You believe you're okay, but you're not. You do not like to be told the truth. As a matter of fact, you hate the truth. You gravitate, around individuals who understand you. You do not like to be told the truth. As a matter of fact, you hate it. So you tend to gravitate around people who understand you. And these are individuals with traumatic experiences. This is why you guys bond so well. All your experiences are negative experiences. Now, don't get me wrong. There is no perfect family. We all know how dysfunctional our families are. All of us. However, while bonding with your crew, and the crew I mean those who quote unquote understand you, there is no transition in your conversation on how you guys purpose to work on yourselves by attacking and facing the trauma. Just how do I deal with this stain? How do we clean up this stain? How do we deal and not run away? How do we deal? The trauma is always about the trauma, always about the issue. There are no solutions, just dialogue after dialogue of the evil things that happen to you from family, to friends, and the cycle continues. The end result to this is creating expectations not on yourself, but on other people. It's getting real now, right? Mwanza kuona ka ukweli. You begin now to see the truth. Since you bond so well with people who quote unquote understand you, this is what tends to happen. When you guys discuss, you don't find solutions to your traumas. You don't discuss solutions or how are we going to deal with these issues, these traumas that have really wrecked our lives. How do we heal from this, and how do we become better humans? No. It's always an unending cycle. So the end result is you end up creating expectations, not on yourself. You create expectations on other people. The demands on how, now these expectations are the demands on how they should treat you or love you. And when they fail to meet your demands, you punish them severely. You know, words such as toxic, controlling, and you don't love me are very common. Expectations go hand in hand with entitlement. If you don't actively deal with your traumas, you will bleed on everyone you come in contact with, especially in relationships and marriage.
If this episode spoke to you, know this: you are not broken, you are not alone, and help exists. Sweat disorders affect the body, but they don't define your worth. Follow Hyperhidrosis Awareness Kenya, share this conversation, and reach out when you need support. We see you, we hear you, and this journey doesn't end here.